All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Sharif and Friends on NBA 2K14. I don't know if I'm going to change things for the earlier episodes, but I at least want to say for anyone who watches this and goes, hey, you know those links that are always dead for the Ultimate Base roster? Well, there is at least working links. I can't really show it now, but it's kind of hard to show it. But yeah, the guy who's been making them, Hawk23, and then I'll probably have the link to his Patreon in the description from now on instead of something straight to his website. So that's basically what he's doing now. Is he has a Patreon, and then you can pay X amount, like he has them for free, but you could pay X amount of dollars per creation to have like early access and ad-free download links. So I guess now I'll be linking directly to his Patreon account now. And so yeah, for anyone who's ever confused about how you get a lot of these things on the game, mostly just downloading every part of the Ultimate Base roster and then putting it into your NBA 2K14 files. And I will say PC, not Xbox or PlayStation. I think people have done something kind of similar, but nothing to this extent. Anything else like my NBA and NBC stuff is mostly just looking on what is it? NLSC. NBA Live Sports something. I forget what it is. But yeah, NLSC has like a whole forums devoted to NBA 2K14. There we go.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports. It's Thanksgiving Day.
Oh, that's right, because it's
for a little NBA action. It'll be the Phoenix Suns
I
facing
gotta do it by
the Orlando Magic. The
there
NBA
we go.
on 2K Sports.
All right. Hey, it's Thanksgiving. We're getting pretty close to the actual spot in the year. Kid and Hill, Jesus. All right. I can't remember if I did it. If I did my drills already for this month. I really do need to check if I did my drills this month already.
Get in position, take a charge, or maybe just get out of the way.
And something else he has on his resume are his ball skills. What a ball handler and dribbler. I mean, he looks like he was born with a basketball in his hands.
I forgot to redo my court as well.
On the wing, count that one. Kid's got the first points of the
All right.
for the Suns. For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good running against the Suns.
They looked very stable, pretty much from the get-go, guys.
Hey, there we go.
Output, solid effort, and sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game, but
Just guard that rim.
I was very impressed with the balance.
So how are you guys doing today? It's kind of an early day for me because I got friends I'm hanging out with later on.
Kid, following the basket by Tim Duncan. Kid
Whoops.
passes on.
Damn it. All right, that was enough defense.
And it's Orlando's ball. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the
Duncan.
Suns. They came out with a win.
Tell you what, the way they shot the ball that game, Kevin, it looked like a
Ah,
shoot-around out there.
I kind of forced that one. Yeah, it's been a lot of work for me right now. Yeah, working for the Postal Service during Christmas is never fun. I got a package in from Japan, something that I bought on eBay, and I hate going to my local post office because they never seem to be able to quite. It's one of those things where it's like, I know it's not that hard to find it. It took them literally 10 to 15 minutes to find my package. It's not a big post office either, but it just irked me because I'm like, how do you manage to seemingly not, like, And I came in like the day after it got like they attempted delivery. So it's like wherever you put packages from the previous day, that's where it's at.
You had much more faith in them than I did. I didn't think they were showing any signs of life. We were watching the same thing, but perceiving it different.
I just kind of told myself I just need to get like a P.O. box. Make things easier. All right, well, he's not even going at. Ah, come on.
No good. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Person kicks to Hill.
Some of my free time, I've been watching some
The feed now to Kidd.
NBA 2K YouTubers, which feels like a mistake sometimes because I seem to have watched like the worst ones.
He's guarded by Hill. Naylor.
Ah, damn it. I kind of forced that one.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The drive by Hill. Back to Kidd.
So yeah, just watching dudes who spend way too much money on Park.
Smith checked in for
Like you could tell they spent all their money like on a my player to go into Park. But they're still trash. It's like Jesus, dude.
And Phoenix has possession. Smith the pass to Person. Kicks it to Hill.
Oh, come on. There you go.
It's hauled in by the Magic.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Oh, what are you doing standing out of bounds like that?
Earlier, Doris Burns
God damn it.
head coach Flip Saunders. And Doris, what'd you find out?
I also watched some of those people who also do NBA 2K stuff, play Madden stuff. And after watching that, it just made me want to play NFL 2K. I've gotten back onto a kick of playing NFL 2K. I actually downloaded rosters, like updated rosters, because I had some like last year when I kind of was in a kick, and then I got in another kick of rosters from literally like 2 weeks ago. So it's kind of nice. All right, just slack off on me.
Nails it, and we're tied up.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated game on.
Yeah, I don't need to do anything.
2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. Number 1, the Magic.
Now, the thing I like is they're getting good shots every time down the floor, and it's due to their unselfishness as a team.
Phoenix has possession. Hill drives in.
Damn it.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line.
That's
for
all
one
right.
more.
Well, he's been working hard to get good looks, and it's paying off for him early.
The Suns shooting their first free throw tonight. Hardaway kicks to Alston.
All right, Alston. What do you got?
Working on Smith.
Oh,
Here's
Duncan.
And
I meant to
Smith
pump fake with him, but I guess I'll take the foul.
contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, he got one. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Get in there.
That was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Magic has got 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so
Hardaway's
far.
not happy about
Numbers
something
for this
back there.
club, as a team, 79% from the free throw line this year.
That's been one of the strongest aspects
There
of
we
this
go.
team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Now here's
So yeah, it's just been a lot of working.
4 and 22.
And then I got to relax a little bit last night with going to Raw.
Hill drives in.
I didn't even realize until I'm so glad I waited until like day of to try to get tickets. So there were people who are like scalping tickets who,
Dishes to Duncan.
you know, realize that they're not going to get a lot of people buying the show.
He feeds it to Hardaway.
All right, you keep slacking on them.
Free ball. Hardaway has got 6.
So yeah, I was able to get pretty good seats for like $4 a piece.
No coverage. I mean,
The fees were about as much as the tickets themselves, but they were still like $8 tickets. I think I spent $35 on 4 tickets to Raw last night, and I got 2 Raws out of it.
Orlando's gone.
I mean, it's Raw, so, you know.
Headed by Santiago.
I found out they're coming to Kansas City. That's like 3.5 hours away, but part of me wants to, or AEW, sorry, is going to Kansas City, and part of me wants to go to that because it's like, man, I'm very iffy about getting tickets to Raw, but I'll drive 3.5 hours to Kansas City.
Now at some of the numbers for Tim Duncan, second in blocks, and he's terrific rebounder as well, in the top 10 in that category per game.
And then people were talking, and then I saw a whole thing about how people were dead. It's like, oh, the crowd was dead during Ricochet and what's his name, Umberto. And it's like, yeah, it's because they did like 10 minutes of rest holds. It was actually kind of funny because I was with my roommate and one of our other friends, who's actually like a local worker, and he's worked, you know, in some other places. He's worked in places out east, and he's actually been wrestling for several years now. But we were actually almost like mocking it when they were doing a bunch of high spots. It's like, where's the psychology? There ain't no psychology. You got to work some limbs. And then he started doing arm bars, and it's like, that's how you do it. You work the limb for 10 minutes, this place is going to explode.
They're right in 5th place.
Looking at the Suns, this team has certainly had a few hiccups and speed bumps to start the season. Seems to me as though they're still trying to find.
It's like, that's how you do it. You don't do moonsaults. You do headlocks.
It's a long season, Clark, and with their talent level, they've got to be confident that eventually they will get it going before the playoffs come.
Here's Brown after the made shot from Rose.
Oh.
Pfizer, right covering.
There you go.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
The one thing I did at least enjoy is the fact that they started Raw on like a 1 hour tape delay, so they could squeeze in both shows. So what was kind of nice about that was that, you know, there wasn't all the horse shit. Oh, come on, man. There wasn't all the horse shit like downtime between commercials. Like, they just kind of went segment to segment, which was pretty helpful because I've been to the, like, they just had the Raw in Des Moines in April. And all right, yeah, just let him go. And just the downtime in commercials is just ridiculous. Just all the dark stuff, all the darkness, and just promos for everything. And it's like you can only watch a WWE Network promo so many times in one show before you just get annoyed by it. And thankfully, because of all that, there was only about a minute of downtime in between segments.
And again, it's Orlando converting.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong.
I think the full show in and of itself was done by like 8:30. Oh my God.
Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2
What?
right here.
What do you want?
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
How do...
And the first
I don't know how candidate people get a hold of my number.
making a switch here.
I think there was only like a couple people I really gave my number to recently.
He makes one of two
Oh my
that
God.
time. And that does it for the first
Damn.
quarter. Orlando out in front.
So where are they at? Where are we at? Up by 9. Okay. I could take that.
NBA action charges ahead. The Los Angeles Clippers go up against the Orlando Magic this Saturday, 7:30 Eastern Time.
But we're probably going to skip that. Vince Carter's putting up 31 points per game. Jesus. But I think their team is weaker than it was last year, so there's not really a whole lot of reason to face them this year, at least right now.
They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
All right, Pfizer, what you
The
got?
other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean,
Oh,
nice job. Plenty
the
of
fadeaway.
early on coming off assists. You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home.
Yeah, Pfizer's one of the reasons why I want to make sure that I did my drills this month. I need to try to get him his points. Although it's super hard because I have to deal with like a guy with Marcus Pfizer, and then against a guy like Penny, and it's like Jesus.
Old school on us with the finger roll.
checked in for Orlando.
Well, he's one of the toughest guys in the league to stay in front of. Just the speed, the athleticism, the
Nailing.
shiftiness. He is really
Nailing.
something.
Oh.
Yeah, sublime quickness and fantastic hands make it a
Oh, God. I should have seen that one coming.
that dangerous.
I should have seen that one coming a mile away.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. He dishes it to Rose. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Fires from deep.
No, no, no.
Lewis
All
grabs
right.
the board. Magic leading by 8. Dishes it to Brown on the wing. Williams.
There you go. Damn it.
No good on the triple. And out of
Ah.
bounds is the Magic.
That was a good steal, though. That was at least a pretty good steal.
Let's check out the fiercest shot swatters in the league. Second is Tim Duncan.
Jesus Christ. It's like, 1.8, 2.1, 2.2, and then Andre Kirilenko, 4.5. It's like, holy Christ, Aroni.
Orlando
What do you do? I was about ready to pass him the ball, and then he just waltzes out of bounds. Oh, my God. That was a dumb idea by me.
Hill's checked in,
Just give it an extra half a second, and I wouldn't have passed it to him.
and we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action.
Maybe we should try to get Andre Kirilenko. Clearly, he's
Get a shot off.
the best shot blocker in the game right now.
Spin, and that one drops.
As I say, with 4.5 blocks per game, I can only imagine what his rebounds are like. If his rebounds are anywhere close to like top 10,
Good matchups.
he'll probably be Defensive Player of the Year.
The one I have my eye on is that LA Clippers game.
Oh my God! Come on,
The Suns
come
are
on!
2 from the field here to open the second quarter.
We literally only scored 2 points so far this quarter. Yeah, of course they've only scored 5, but still.
Six on the shot clock. Right side Hill. Orlando
There you go.
grabs the
There you
miss.
go.
Major defensive
All right,
lapse.
who's got this? You know what? Duncan's got this.
Open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he
Ugh.
can punish them for it.
Hit his leg. And it's whistled a kick. And Phoenix making a change here.
Maybe Sharif can do something.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Abdul Rahim.
Ah,
Fouled hard on the shot. He'll
that would have been good if he was able to make it though.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know it's going to happen, and they sent a message
There
right
we go.
there. Nothing easy inside. We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
3 minutes of action so far in the second
You
quarter.
guys got him right.
Pass to Smith. Feeds the kid. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Austin.
Ah, damn it!
Assist
I don't
to
know how
Kidd.
that one
They've
happened.
done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the
There you
paint.
go.
Yeah, they've been
Come on,
the
Sharif.
aggressors.
Come on, Sharif.
Getting the ball
Boom.
into that lane area has been huge for
Let's get back into
Bit of
this.
a defensive breakdown there.
Get back into the
He's not
flow.
the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Outside Hill. Puts it up from 17. And it's blocked.
There you go, baby.
Bibby banked in off the glass.
Nice.
Bibby's got his first 2 points.
Whether by design or accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
Timeout call. Suns.
There we go.
A chance to take a look at how the Suns
Oof.
are doing right now. Early in the
Hey,
season,
Okada, what's up?
4th in fewest turnovers per game, 10th in field goal percentage. And they're in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. They've got some glass eaters on their squad.
Just trying to get a little bit of streaming in since I had a combination of a decent night's sleep and not having to work 10 to 12 hours today.
turnover numbers, the lack thereof. I mean, that's
Days
impressive.
off
This is a
rule.
very well coached, disciplined team.
Austin
It's been a good week for Dragon Gate. Doy Darts tonight. I thought Doy Darts already happened. I could have swore Doy Darts already happened.
Magic leading by 11.
Shit.
Pass to Hardaway.
You know, it's actually the fact that if it really is happening on a Tuesday night.
Against Smith.
Oh, the match. Okay. Oh, see, Now you made me sad because I thought I saw something about Doy Darts like a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago, and I was happy. You made me excited about the possibility of being able to see it. I haven't. I used to watch it every year. In the last 2 years, I haven't been able to see it because of my sleep schedule. Maybe in a couple years I'll be able to just be there live for it. Oh shit! So what's the match? Is it another 10-man tag? I remember, what was it, 2 years ago? It was either 2 or 3 years ago that they had like a bomb team that was like half Tribe Vanguard guys against basically Don Fuji and a bunch of rookies. What? Why is my B button not working anymore? Hello? Hello? What? Whoa! Hang on. Why is my B button not working? That was weird. That was weird. 4-way tag match. Interesting. Oh, that was nice. Damn, he's 4 for 4. Sharif putting in the work tonight. Maybe we can keep this going. That's the one thing those are the things that I hate missing now. Is I've missed Doy Darts the last like 2 years, and I missed Dead or Alive this year. Then again, Dead or Alive the last couple of years since they like changed the rules is kind of meh.
So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season.
Look at Charlotte.
So far in this season right now, they lead
Jesus.
the pack up front in the first spot with the
Hornets be killing it.
And of course, there's the Magic, a game behind.
When I look at Orlando, they've been outstanding so far this season. And of course, we knew what a great team they have, but that doesn't make
It would always be cool if they used Doy Darts to just make like a random title match. That would be kind of cool. What does McDonald's do for orientations? Well, I don't know if it's different now, but I know it's not so much orientation as much as it is, hey, McDonald's isn't really a big place, so it's probably, you know, a manager going, I got to deal with a new person. Okay, here's this. Here's the different places on the in the restaurant, and then they're gonna teach you. God damn it! And then they'll probably have you sit and watch a video. At least that's how it was for me. But then again, this is like 2007, so who knows? Like when I applied for McDonald's, they didn't have online applications. You filled out actual paper ones. So I don't know if they do that anymore. Yeah, as I say, the last time was when I applied there, I was a teenager. Makes me feel old because it was like I didn't apply online. I had to go there and fill out a paper one.
49 seconds left in the first half. Orlando moving the ball around.
Hey.
That's good. 6 points for Tim Duncan.
He always knows where his teammates going to be, and Kevin,
I forgot most of the teams. Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine. But yeah, it would be kind of cool if, like, I'm not saying they have to do like a Dreamgate match, but like a random Bravegate title match would be dope. Oh, come on. He really, oh my God, he still got it in. Fuji, Maria, and Stalker are teaming up. That is, I don't even care what the other 3 teams are. That's one right there. That's it. Oh, Jesus. I bet you the Ada KZ team would. I don't know who's going to be the third. I don't know who's the third man on that one, but it definitely sounds like that's a winning team. Although Don Fuji, Santa Maria and Ichikawa. Is definitely my team.
Now, presented by Sprint.
We've got a feast of basketball
One of the
here for
dojo
you on
guys?
2K
Okay.
Sports this Thanksgiving Day. Let's take a look back at the first half action. Out in Dallas, the Mavericks are ahead.
You know, I thought I changed all the logos away from that new one to my custom one, but it just keeps popping up anyway.
He has 8 points, and his defense has been very solid.
Damn. Timmy putting in the work today.
Making it difficult for guys to score on him.
He really shouldn't have made that one, but I guess that's what makes Tim Duncan Tim Duncan.
Roundly outplayed up to this point, and they'll need a bounce back effort to make up for it in the second half. Some nice play so far from Grant Hill. He is 12.
I don't know what they got, David. I don't know what they got going on for you in Florida, but you should really look into. You could definitely look into the post office if you don't mind working overnights, because like the new people, they're not going to stick them on days or even evenings. You'd be working overnights. But hey, that's like $17 an hour. Well, I guess it's 17 an hour here. I don't know what it is down there. Because like there's a national union, but then there's like statewide unions that fight for specific things. So I think a lot of our statewide union's really good here. But I think even then it's still probably a fair bit of money. You just have to deal with like an hour's worth of putting together a application, and then maybe having to take the actual postal test, and then just not getting called back for a while, because that's how it tends to work. Hey, Tim Duncan is fighting through literally everything to score points tonight.
The Magic have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Ooh, there we go. I know my roommate is doing. He's doing well at his warehouse. It's like a local warehouse thing, but I think he's trying to get a job doing construction because it pays really well. I think he said it pays something like $26 an hour. If you don't mind hard labor. If you don't mind manual, like, oh shit. If you don't mind manual labor, construction pays quite well. Dude, Sharif and Tim Duncan cannot miss tonight. Jesus.
Dishes the kid. Pass to Davis. Fades. Tim Duncan with the
Oh
rebound.
my God.
Duncan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Bibby. Feeds to Duncan. He's covered by Person. Bibby, a screen on Person. Nailing with it. Hardaway.
Oh, there you go. Damn it. Come on, that was an A+.
Hill drives in. Back to Kid.
You know, I actually thought I hadn't actually calculated it last night until last night, but I realized I spent
Hill gets a screen from
so much money in Japan on just wrestling shit. Because I thought about it last night and I was like, yeah, I did pretty good for Raw. You know, it was like, even with the fees, it was like $8 a ticket. You know, just bought some overpriced food and beer and
making a change here.
didn't buy any of their merch. Because I just kind of like looked at the merch and was like, eh. But the amount of merch I bought at the Japanese shows, holy shit. Yes. There you go. There you go. 6 for 6. He is unstoppable.
Well, if you believe that a point guard's defense is just as important as his offense, then these guys have been
Damn, I'm fixing to
past 10 games.
end this game here pretty quick. We're almost up by 20.
picking ball handlers' pockets, but as
Just get to maybe like the third. Just skip the fourth quarter.
Come up with a lot of steals that way as well.
I don't know the way it's working out.
Steals come from all over the court and in all sorts of situations. Transition, half-court sets, out-of-bounds plays, in the lane. They are the NBA's most complete defenders at the one-guard spot.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
Ah, look at that. And that one didn't count because of the foul. Still perfect.
First in assists, second in blocks, and they also show up in the top 5 in free throw shooting. That's elite level marksmanship at the stripe.
Yeah, the one thing that really jumps out at me when you talk about all these stats, Clark, is the assists. This is a team that has been very unselfish. They're sharing the ball. They're moving. They're really getting a good flow to their offense.
Come on. Oh,
And as a result,
can't hold on to the ball.
pretty high percentage shots almost every possession.
I'll just stick to these guys.
Rose kicks to Kidd.
No, he's got to shoot from there.
Lets it go with a 3.
Oh, my goodness, with a hand in his face.
7 points in the game.
You know what? I've made some ridiculous shots already tonight.
You can feel it. The three-pointers are dropping. Their offense is flowing.
Ah,
And a great second half from long
duh.
range.
Person the pass to Rose.
Whoops.
Kidd with it. Now guarded by Hardaway. Suns moving the ball around. Rose attacking. Here's Santiago.
Come on, Pfizer, show your defensive prowess.
Draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Here's what Phoenix has lined up on their schedule. They host the Clippers after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. The Suns have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
See, that sounds really dope to see
And the
the
Suns have the different look.
four-way tag match. It's just every I don't know if I'm going to be able to be awake for that because the last like 2 or 3 weeks that we've been having our Magic nights,
And both free throws good from Santiago.
we'll get through the first game within like an hour and a half. That's pretty good. We get the first game done before midnight, and then the second game, for some odd reason, takes
Pass to Bibby.
so long
Lewis from past the arc.
because we just go crazy on one another with our decks.
The pass to Mercer.
To be fair, I think both times have been mostly my fault.
Backing down his Rose. Passes it to Santiago.
Because there was a point where I was facing one dude, you know, he had pretty much all three of the other people dead to rights, and all he had to do was just kill me first and then kill the other two.
Shooting the 3 ball well.
And then I played like an Angel's Grace card to save my ass, and then destroyed all his creatures on that turn. So like, oh, all right, hit you with my commander and kill you. It's like, nope, I play Angel's Grace. I can't lose this turn. He's like, oh, you suck. And then just destroyed all his creatures on my turn.
Phoenix, no good.
And then I extended the game for like another hour and a half because of that.
First quarter, 50% from the field. Bibby, a screen on Davis. Lewis dishes to Duncan. Defended
Oh.
by Santiago.
Go!
Right at the
Put it
free
up.
throw line. Duncan with the bucket. Duncan's got 5 points now.
Think about how Japan has better Christmas traditions than us.
Through. And that's not
I
something
was going to say, how so? Eat KFC and get fat? Yeah, you know what? That's pretty good. That's a pretty good Christmas tradition. And then you get like a small cake.
tough call there and a tough break.
Eat KFC, buy a
I
cake.
think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
And the Suns here with a different look.
I don't think I mentioned it on stream, but I mentioned it to I think I mentioned it to the guy I went to well, Jack's not here. I mentioned it to him because I went to Japan with him, and I said, if I end up getting good tickets to go to the Tokyo Joshi Pro Show in Tampa, I want to make like a custom hockey jersey.
Hardaway from outside. And the basket. Hardaway has got 9.
I told him I'm like I want to be the person there who has like some form of like hockey jersey, and it's like a Bakuratsu Sisters jersey with like big white numbers that they could sign.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count.
Boo.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And you can hear the reaction of the fans to that call.
Well, it's obvious.
My only issue is that I would need to buy the equipment to sew on patches, and then also would need to find a place that can custom print patches that aren't just your average square ones.
Straight to the bucket with a nice head of steam.
Well, no reason to slow it down when there's nothing in the way.
There you go. Sharif can't miss. He cannot miss. Let's just get up by 20, and then I'll just skip the fourth quarter.
Back to Kidd. Kicks it to Rose. Hill. He feeds it to Austin.
Oh, shit.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Austin's got his second basket of the game.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what
There you go.
going right now,
There you go. He can't miss.
and they're getting their points
He can't miss.
exclusively from the three-point line. That's
9 for 15.
those guys off the line.
My God, we're at like 60% shooting from behind the three-point line. What the fuck?
He kicks the Kid. Austin setting the pick for Kid. Hardaway with the steal.
All that movement, kid, and you couldn't do anything with it.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Three-pointer.
Ah, damn it.
No good. And Phoenix will come the
Just
other
a
way.
little bit late.
Hill passes to Rose. It's back to Hill. Guarded by Hardaway. From the line.
Hey,
Deflected by Hardaway.
hey.
And now Orlando on the break. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Watch that be like the one shot that he missed. Just clanks it off the rim. It's like that's a giveaway. That's a gimme dunk.
This is to Rose.
And you screwed it up.
No good on that last second
All
attempt.
right, we are up by 22 points.
Play all
Going into the fourth quarter.
Coming up this Saturday night, November 25th, the Cleveland Cavaliers, live from Salt Lake City. Be there.
Dirk Nowitzki and the Hornets.
And we're getting underway here.
Gary Kittle's being the, there we go. All right, sim to the end of the game. Yeah, I don't care about no milestones. There you go, 82 to 64. They kind of started coming back, but not really. Boom. The play pause button. Oh no, play pause button does work. Okay, well, that's good. All right. Bulls look to be the next team, but first I do want to see. Did I do my developmental drills? Yes, I did. I did my developmental drills already. I wasn't sure. Last time I played this was before I left for Japan, so I wasn't sure. Yeah, look how bad the Clippers have gotten now. It's like, yeah, Vince Carter is carrying the team, but not through a whole lot. There you go. So it looks like the Bulls are the next team. I wonder who the Bulls have got now. And they only got a 5-9 record, so they must have been like missing somebody. All right. Let's see what we got. Yeah, they're pretty dope. Put on the black. Who is it? I want to see. Come on, show me the starting lineup. Stevenson, Finley, Outlaw, Hakeem Olajuwon. I mean, they must have a deep. I don't know. I feel like that. I don't know. Hakeem in and of itself shouldn't carry that team that high. Michael Finley doing that good? It might be Michael Finley then. I didn't think he was that high overall.
Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend their home court here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. Factor in every game.
Bubba Outlaw can't be that high up either. I want to see. I just want to see. What do you got here? Yeah, Deshaun Stevenson's not good. Michael Finley's only an 83. Bo Outlaw 81. Hakeem's only a 75. You got 81 Mashburn. Sabonis is good, but he's 75 now. Let me cut. I think it's because they got a fairly deep team, I guess. I don't know. It's not like a super impressive team.
He will get you the ball, and he'll give it to you in rhythm so that you can get a good shot off.
And another skill that sets him apart, his success rate on catch and shoot jumpers.
All right, let's get Bo Outlaw in foul trouble immediately. That'd be fantastic.
Kicking things off here in this one. They've come out very strong. Their early season play has been excellent.
Kevin, this is really a great
And I noticed they don't have, oh God, I forget who the meme guy was last season when we were facing Chicago, or 2 seasons ago. I think it was last season. I forget who they had that they were running their whole team through, basically.
Top to bottom, it's a terrific squad. As long as they stay healthy, I don't expect them to run into a whole lot of speed bumps.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw.
Hey. Nalen's happy about that.
Good on the
Everyone stay as quiet as possible. All right.
Bibby with it.
What you got? What you got?
Here's Abdul.
Oh, God. Ooh, nice.
Just that time.
Very nice.
run of the mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
The dish to Stevenson. This one for 3, and that one's good.
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
That was a long two. Oh, come on. That was even a long 2. That wasn't even a 3. All you had to do was give me 2 points for that. Come on, man.
And it's blocked by Hardaway.
God damn. How do you miss a mid-range jumper?
Possession.
I know he's somewhere in the 90s in that.
Here in the first.
He's got a great mid-range jumper skill.
They set the screen. Nail it. Foul call that
There you
time.
go. Get Bo Outlaw in trouble.
Chances at the free throw line here. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Get him out.
An 80% free throw shooter on the
See ya,
season.
bye, buddy.
He shot the ball with confidence from the stripe.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been.
Then again, Mashburn's still pretty good, too.
He still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his
But
opportunity.
the longer we have to have him be in there, the better.
Doris.
Ah, not the same Elijah one I faced at the beginning of this thing. Oh God, he's already like hurt.
He said Timmy's one of the best to ever do it on the low block. We've just got to play the percentages.
Elijah one's too old and too slow to even get back on defense.
Guys, even though Duncan isn't a deadly free throw shooter, he knows how to draw contact. They want to avoid getting baited into silly fouls. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Finley. Following the basket
Come on.
by Tim Duncan. Fires for 3. The shot.
They've had a cold start so
Jesus.
far, just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. Bibby passes to
Wow.
Hardaway.
Wow.
Good. The assist this time from Bibby.
Jesus.
Hardaway
We baited him so hard on that one.
basket of the game. Feeds it to Stevenson. The pass with
I quite like the Chicago Bulls floor.
to Stevenson.
I don't think they changed it much in the years, but
Stevenson's got 6.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense.
feels like all you really gotta do is just keep it like that.
Knock them down.
Hardaway.
Oh, oh,
And out of bounds as
damn
the
it.
Bulls gain possession. And now it's time for the Rookie Watch with this season's assist leaders. This is the newest crop of playmakers in the NBA. You look at Stevenson, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
Tell you what, some really good passers have come into the
Jesus,
NBA.
I just woke up like,
Right up there
what,
among
2-3 hours ago maybe?
of them as a distributor.
Me too,
Oh,
Steve.
shit.
I mean, he's never over anxious. He always seems to be under control when the ball's in his hands. He's not frantic. He makes good decisions and he's patient.
Passes it to Hardaway. Duncan. A baseline
There you
shake.
go. There you go. Oh, come on.
Good D by Elijah.
I thought he had a nice running jumper right there.
Here's Mashburn. Can't tie
You know, I gotta say, there's also a couple other games I haven't played in my rotation of games. And it's just like, I'm not like super into wanting to play them. I think that's another thing that's kept me from streaming over the last like week and a half. You just kind of looking at all my games, just be like, fuck, I need to find something that makes me give a shit right now. Oh my goodness.
Equal parts hustle, muscle, and smarts. Here's Finley after the made shot from Stevenson.
It's like I give a shit about like TEW and college hoops, but it's like, man, I don't want to play just the same like 3 or 4 games all the time, because then that gets boring and other people like other
The only
things.
way to stop him is to keep him from getting the ball in the first place.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Orlando making a change here. And it'll be Orlando with the
I am eagerly awaiting the next TEW though. I think that's also something that I've done like at work, is like
Well, going back to last year for a second,
put ideas in my head of what I want to do for 2020.
the season series.
Why?
and the Bulls with possession. It's been
It's like, oh, I could do this. It's time for another lewd anime Switch game. It really is. I do have one.
tries a three.
You know what? It's time for trains after this. That's what it's going to be.
Stevie mentioned the stalemate they played
There you
2
go.
years ago. You see
Either a lewd anime Switch game or a train anime Switch game. Or not even anime, just a train.
Much after what happened last year.
AKA
Down
fun.
there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Not that kind of train. But yes, I do have a lewd anime Switch game I have not played yet.
on the finger roll.
Really not hard
I
to see
should.
why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given
Lewd
up too many
train.
looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The
There you
defense
go.
not
There you
offering much
go.
resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter. Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
I would definitely play the train game if it was an anime lewd train game. They do have like an ecchi train anime.
And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Came out like a few years ago called Rail Wars.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
It's like, man, you made working on a train look extra sexy with all these girls in tiny skirts. It's like, this isn't. I was on a couple trains when I was in Japan. This is not how it looked.
For Chicago, they won their last
Although they do seem to have a good idea of how to make the flights there look good. Roll 34 Thomas the Tank Engine. You know, that's definitely a thing.
They immediately made up for it with some instant.
That is absolutely a thing.
Chicago's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Vaughn. Kept alive. Here's Williams. Off with the
Oh, come on.
second chance shot. And he
Damn
sinks
it.
the layup. Williams has got his first points of the game.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless. That's terrific
God damn
defense
it.
right there to prevent from
It
converting.
looks like they're getting more WWE personalities on Cameo.
Dishes it to
I'm seeing Dio Madden tweeting about
quarter to fall.
doing cameos.
These teams are battling, just going back and forth.
Would you like to bet that this game
Sounds
may
like it's
end
like
with a buzzer beater?
$15 as
How
well.
much would you bet?
Ooh.
Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin,
I'll
how about
argue the
6 big
virtues of
changes in
any
this
waifu
half
for the
already?
low price of $15.
It's going to be fun to watch. Two evenly matched
I should do that. Just make him argue against
So at Chicago,
why his favorite girls are shit.
left side Williams. Three-pointer.
Damn it.
Honeycutt grabs the board.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
See how he used the rim to protect the ball perfectly from the defender on that reverse.
All right, Padgett's. Oh my God, Padgett is such shit.
The game clock.
How did you let that happen?
They've done well at taking advantage.
He's like the 12th guy on the bench.
Ball into the paint.
That was raw. Yeah, that was all right.
And getting the ball
I didn't
inside
stay for the whole thing.
area has been
I think we left before next week's main event.
Vaughn, the pass to Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams is
Yeah, it's going to be, I feel like it's going to be out because we were definitely not the first people to leave. So it's going to be weird, I think, next week because by the end, it's going to be like a half full house. Because it's like, dude, they started at like 5:45 with some main event stuff. They started Raw at like 6 p.m. So like an hour before it actually would have started. And I think this week's Raw, last night's Raw was done by like 8:30, and then they were setting up for all the jazz for next week. And they didn't like. I'm guessing they're gonna film like backstage vignettes and all that because they didn't. They had all the backstage vignettes for this week, but they didn't have any for like next week. Like they literally went, match, an in-ring segment or two. Anything that wasn't like a match or an in-ring segment, they didn't show any backstage shit for. So they clearly are just gonna film that later, probably within the next couple days or so. So yeah, they just went match for next week. It was a night of squashes too. Holy shit! Every match was just like pure. It was pure like WCW 2000. It also didn't help that Becky Lynch had that fucking Powers That Be promo. I'm like, dude, are we back in 2000 with the Powers That Be shit? Yeah, it really was a tight shut episode, which honestly, for a Monday Night Raw, I actually enjoyed because they couldn't afford to dick around with the tape delay. So all the extra horse shit that they usually do during commercials, they like cut that shit out. They did have like minute-long commercials some occasionally for like the network or Royal Rumble or something like that. But other than that, like they didn't do all the extra garbage that they usually do when they have a live show, which I actually kind of enjoyed because it just kept going. But yeah, I saw the thing with like Dave Meltzer talking about the gauntlet match. And he was like, oh, man, like he was straight up blaming the crowd for how dead they were during Ricochet and Humberto Carrillo. And it's like, dude, I watched it. It was like 9 minutes of rest holds. You can't give me Carrillo and fucking Ricochet and give me 10 minutes of rest holds. I know they can't go like full bore all the time, but Jesus Christ. And it's not like the crowd wasn't dead. It's not like the crowd was dead. They popped for some stuff, man. Even after a whole episode of crap, they popped for even some minor stuff. But yeah, you can tell the crowd was tired like halfway through the second week. It's like, well, no one's popping for Tony Nese facing. It's like we saw Ricochet once already. No one wants to pop for Ricochet again. I don't know what the pop would have been for Mysterio. I imagine it was pretty good, but. Do I know why Iowa State played Seton Hall twice already? I have no clue. Seton Hall mysteriously in the Big 12 now? Maybe they got something special with him. Who knows? Come on.
Drew's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first. Duncan.
Hey, there you go.
And I really like the set they ran there.
God, I didn't realize it was so tight right now. I guess that makes sense. I did make a joke that I was like, yo, I'm going to watch this episode to come up with good ideas for TEW. And my roommate was like, that's a bad idea. You're not going to find any.
From deep. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
I don't mind that shot, though. He's an excellent three-point
Oh,
shooter. He's just showing a lot of confidence there.
there you go.
I'm right with you there, Steve. I mean, let
There you
it
go.
go when you're feeling it.
Do it.
Here's Duncan. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
I'm just going to keep doing fadeaway jumpers
Points.
until they
For
stop working.
Chicago, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Outlaw kicks to Finley.
Oh,
And that one,
wow.
question power
Okay.
down.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tough game like this, he's the guy.
Think he'll ever do an NCAA Basketball 10 Dynasty mode?
Such a reliable finish.
Again? Probably not.
A moment here now to check out the numbers for Tim Duncan.
I already did one once, and I honestly disliked it. I got through like 9 or 10 seasons, and I was just like, it got to a point after a few seasons where I'm like, why am I doing this?
Most impressive to me. I mean,
I didn't enjoy it.
rugged defense this guy's been playing.
Whoops.
Elijah on over with the double team. Duncan dishes to Hardaway. Duncan, he's guarded by Elijah
right.
on.
As long as you're not double teaming Duncan, I could do this all day. Ah, now we finally missed.
It's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a
Is Lacey's finisher actually called the one? I think it might be.
they're getting on the roll inside.
I think it might be.
Field goals have come from inside the paint area.
I don't know.
Make an adjustment.
I don't pay enough attention to a Lacey Evans match to know what her finisher is.
Stevenson passes to Elijah.
Hey.
Got a piece of it.
Wow.
And the official
Damn it.
the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at
Bah.
off to a great start this season, currently in second.
All right, what do we got? Hoiberg, Alston, Pfizer.
Is their record showing a lot more losses?
We still got Bibby and Sharif out there, though, so that's good.
They've really wasted no time. I mean, they've already shown themselves to be in mid-season form. And you expect
Jack,
that
maybe
from
you
a
know
team
what the Dragon Gate
Among the very best the league has to
match
offer,
is
and they know
tonight,
it.
because
A lot of
it was being talked about earlier. The
Feeds to
the Doy Darts match that got made.
it off the right side of the rim.
2K20 Universe mode was interesting. I watched a bit of it. I don't know. I like Universe mode sometimes, but like it's one of those things that once they stopped making, it seems like they stopped doing a lot of those like random storylines and like random little angles that make things unique.
Bulls leading by 4.
I feel like they stopped putting that stuff in there.
It's been a solid outing for Stevenson. 10 points.
I have a full
He's
home
picked
front
up
playthrough. Yeah, that was the very first thing I played.
His outside stroke is what
And the thing was only like 3 hours long.
Their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Yeah, I think the very first thing I ever played was Homefront, and then like the second ever thing I played was Torchlight 2, which I thought about getting back into again.
taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead.
I'd probably play Dauntless on stream, but I haven't opened it up yet, and I imagine that it takes a little bit to do like character setup and all that.
Pass. And it's
Okay, don't come back onto the court.
now a look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. Number 1, the Magic.
Now, the thing I like is they're
Damn.
getting good shots every time down the floor, and it's due to their
Like the story of the game,
unselfishness
since it's based on a book, but the gameplay is meh. Yeah,
He passes
I actually really enjoyed Homefront.
some nice ball movement here by
For the multiplayer, I'm like, it's a really good story and a really good campaign, except it was only like 4 hours long.
feeds it to Stevenson. Finley.
But the multiplayer was where it was at. No other multiplayer has really come up to that yet.
1 of 4 from 3-point range.
Like
Second, not a whole lot
like it was one of those things where it's like, dude, like
stolen.
there's some Battlefields that have gotten kind of close because of the size of it, but there's just like, oh my god, I love the fact that there's just no logo.
Showmanship is just deflating right
Damn.
now to a team trying
Ben
to
K
get
versus
back
Doy is the
in
main
this
event.
game like this.
Interesting.
Definitely a jam with them.
But like Battlefield was probably the closest to it, but it still didn't have all the things that I really enjoyed.
Well, you know what the questions are about now is
Like I remember when they were talking about what was it, Call of Duty had like white phosphorus, and they're like, oh, why do you have white phosphorus in the game? It's like, bro, Homefront had white phosphorus in their game that you could drop on people like 10 years ago when it came out.
11 points in the game.
But I actually really enjoyed the Homefront one because no other FPS game has had a large. They've never had a large map like Battlefield, but then also had like what they had there. Because what my thing was is I suck at FPSs. That's why you never really see me play an FPS because I am ass at it. And I was really good at Homefront because I was a recon guy for my team. That was the one thing I was good at was doing recon, because they had a bunch of different like little gadgets and stuff that you could buy, because they had what was it, like battle points, and you earn battle points based off of, you know, certain little things, and you start off with a certain amount, so you can actually start off the game with you know, like some sort of like little gadget. What am I playing Dauntless on? Switch. I have it on Switch. I didn't even know it was on like PC or anything like that and had crossplay and all that stuff, but I mean, I downloaded it from my Switch, so I think it would feel wrong to play a Monster Hunter clone game not on a Nintendo product, but I could totally see it being fine on a PC. Yeah, the vehicles, I'd call it, because that was my thing. Was I was the guy who zipped around in the buzzard. I was amazing at the buzzard in that game. I actually 2 or 3 times over, between both Xbox 360 and the PC, I actually got expert level on the buzzard, because I would start off with a buzzard and then I would get enough battle points. I would get enough battle points by marking people that I'd be able to just keep buying them consistently. I would just sit way behind where the enemy line was and then just mark people for my teammates, which was great because not only did you get points for marking people for your teammates, especially when they were trying to like hide, but you would also get points if that mark helped get an assist. So like if they were marked and, you know, one of your teammates killed somebody, like that was, you get extra points out of that. And I think that was probably one of my greatest games, is when I didn't fire a single shot. I just stood back and did the buzzard, and like it shows that I was like halfway down on the team in points, because it's like 0 kills, 0 deaths, and then it was like 45 assists. It was ridiculous. And the better you were at it in one charge. Oh, now it's just a straight white logo. Interesting. Why is that a thing? This game with mods gets janky sometimes. But it was one of those things where you'd have a threat level. That's another thing too, is depending on how good you were, you had a threat level assigned to you, so that it became easier to kill you because of how good you were doing, which I guess might be a thing that people might not enjoy. The fact is like, oh, I'm killing people and I'm doing really well, so now they got to try to even the playing field. But they would assign more points for killing someone with a high threat level. And I would get like 5-star threat levels with my buzzard, to the point to where they could see my buzzard and try to shoot it down, but I would just maneuver around and mark them all the time. You know, you'd think after like 5 seasons, they would like not play so loose on Penny Hardaway near the 3-point line. You think some teams would get the hint. Oof, that could have been bad. Okay. That should have done better than it did. Thank you. Oh my goodness. What a sequence. Oh my God, why are we like this right now? That would have been a fantastic sequence if he was able to slam it down.
Here's Finley. The pass to Drew.
Oh shit.
Gets the bucket. Olajuwon's got 7 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies to
I also think I'm going to enjoy Dauntless because I'm a big range guy. I do enjoy a lot of the range weapons in games.
I like that they're taking it inside and taking it.
And so I feel like if I play Dauntless, I'm definitely like dual wielding pistols, which it looks like they have. I think it's like what, dual wielding guns?
And I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as
That's definitely what I'm going to be doing.
non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
So the
Ah,
Wizards
damn it.
on the shot and 2 free throws.
That's one of the things that I enjoyed about Diablo too. Diablo was playing as a demon hunter. Playing as a demon hunter was just so much fun in Diablo 3.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Chicago leading by 6. He dishes it to Stevenson. Passes to Finley.
Yeah.
Feed to Olajuwon.
Yeah. Nope.
It's Chicago
Never mind.
with another bucket.
I know he's really good at post game, but Jesus.
Most of them.
I mean, Duncan put everything he had into that one.
Feeds to Duncan.
All right.
He's against Olajuwon.
Nope.
Duncan with the bucket.
Ah, I could do it too.
Got 8.
You know,
I
as
can
soon
do
as
it
he
too.
recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
As he should. That's a good decision. When he gets a clean look, he's got to take it.
Dishes it to Stevenson. Pass to Finley. He feeds it to Olajuwon.
Yeah, he's not shooting a 3, so I can.
From deep,
Hakeem's not shooting a 3. He'll shoot a 3 though.
15 points in the game.
And that's
Damn,
another
Deshaun
reason
Stevenson is not highly rated. Still, they're just
If a shot is
letting Penny just sit there and fire away.
side to side and working to get a good shot.
Chicago's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them.
I feel like Deshaun Stevenson should not be putting up as much points as he has been.
He passes to Drew.
Oh boy. No,
And
he's
out of
tired.
bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And a chance now to look at the small forwards who have been dominant this season offensively.
You know, that Glenn Rice, Vince Carter. There's a big like chunk. It's like Glenn Rice, Vince Carter carrying their teams, and then everyone else is at least like.
Pass to Duncan. Kicks it to Bibby. He dishes it to Hardaway.
That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Oh my god.
Just 5 on the
I always forget what the
Raheem.
I always forget what the
From Finley.
pick and roll button is, because they changed it. They changed it like every year in these games. I think it's right bumper, not left bumper.
I mean, they have the lead because
I'm used to it being B.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
boy, their passing has been picturesque.
But I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure it's right bumper.
Their baskets have come off the miss.
I'll find out.
Also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
No. Oh, it is B.
Now, here is Bibby. He's guarded by Finley.
Hey, where was the roll? Where was the roll?
Here's Finley, guarded by Hardaway. Honeycutt.
Oh my God.
By Alston.
Well, at least you made up for it.
Abdul Rahim. He's guarded by Stevenson. Hardaway. for
Don't
3.
slack on him.
The shot's good. Alston making the play. Hardaway is
Penny's
good
just
as well.
killing it right
You know,
now.
if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Thanks, I appreciate it. It's like, oh man, if Penny was just everybody, they'd be winning.
Here's Honeycutt.
But unfortunately, not everyone gets to be Penny.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Passes it to Duncan.
That was bad.
Stolen by Outlaw.
See, I went to pass to him, and then he stumbled, and then still passed to him.
And it's blocked.
All right, they're making up for it. They're making up for it now.
Alston.
Wow.
Now Finley. He's got 14.
I can't even blame the game. I just blame myself. Thought I had the room, and I didn't.
Here's Williams.
Our defense is sort of making up for it, but there's only so much that we can do.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds.
There you go.
Possessions, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the
That
game.
helps.
Chicago calls timeout.
Just a just a shot, you know, just kind of let us get there.
Well served for this club.
I think we've been doing pretty well gameplay wise. I don't remember the last time we like truly lost a game.
During this break in the action.
We lose games, but not very often.
By Chicago. Here's Drew. He has 7, just 4 to shoot. From deep. They get the rebound.
Hey, oh, he's so angry.
Bulls making a switch here. Finley's checked in. The Magic trail by 5.
All right.
Here's Abdul Rahim, and again it's Orlando converting.
Oh, that was a long two. Come on. Come on. It was right on the line, if nothing else.
To Drew. Here's Finley, takes the 3, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Bibby's got 4 rebounds in this game.
There you go.
He's striping them from
Why? It was green.
in the first half. Still
Green.
And Stevenson kicks to Finley.
Yeah, I watched a dude who claims to have a really he claims to have a lot of basketball knowledge, and I saw a months old video where he was talking about the NBA 2K20 ratings. Holy shit! Boy, was it something! And then I watched another dude who's like his rival on YouTube, reacting to him.
And Orlando making a change.
It was fantastic. He's like looking at the top 20 guys. I think, oh yeah, because it was like the top 5 rookies. And it was like, oh, Zion Williamson. He's an 81, kind of disrespectful. He should at least be an 86. It's like, bro, no rookie should be higher than like an 81. No one is that good.
keep it up.
He is about as maximum as he should be.
Pass to Drew. Finley.
86 for a rookie. I don't care how good the rookie is. You can make him better later on in the season, but no. And then he referred to J.A. Morant.
Here's Mashburn.
Like,
Mashburn's got his second basket of the night. Here's Hardaway.
oh, I thought he would have had it.
There.
We weren't able to get that. I should have thrown Bibby down the court a little bit farther.
Bulls out front, up by 6.
And then he was talking about then it was like the top 3 3-point shooters. That was interesting too.
Getting underway. We've had a great
He referred to J.J. Redick as one of the biggest busts in the NBA. I'm like, what? Excuse me?
in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Midget.
He's like, his shooting shouldn't be any better than like an 82. And like someone popped up, it's like 18.4 points per game, 40% 3-point percentage.
Here's Mashburn. And the Bulls another.
He's also shown to be injury prone, but yeah. Yeah, he's like, oh man, J.J. Redick has a 93-point shooting. He shouldn't, that he's one of the biggest busts in the NBA. It's like, really? He's been around how long and has been like a solid player throughout his entire time? Excuse me?
Passes it to Finley. Drew. Launches it
And then they went to the top 20 players. Like number 20 was Rudy Gobert.
by 7.
And the guy's like, Rudy Gobert? Has anyone ever heard of Rudy Gobert? The guy who was like reacted to it was like, yeah, we watch basketball.
The jumper's good from inside 6 feet.
One of the best defensive players today.
Chance points with some hard work on the glass.
It's like, yeah, he deserves to be an 80, an 88.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now.
And then he was talking about like Russell Westbrook,
Go to the line.
how selfish he is, but he should be like a 96 or something.
Lost art these days, but
And he said Kyrie Irving's the second best player behind Steph Curry.
and he's
like,
got some
yo.
skills to get the ball in the basket from that position.
You know, something else with him.
Who else was he talking about that he couldn't believe? Joel Embiid was one of the big ones too.
Second to raise up.
He's like, Joel Embiid? this guy shouldn't be higher than an 81. He's like, are you saying Joel Embiid is better than Westbrook? Guy was like, yeah, he's the best center in the game.
No good on the second free throw. The Magic trail by 6.
I was like, maybe his idea of what Joel Embiid is from like 5 years ago. But yeah, like he was all full of piss and vinegar that Joel Embiid was like higher than an 81. It's like, really? He also mocked Karl Anthony Towns. He's like, imagine wearing a Karl Anthony Towns jersey. It's like, and?
The Magic have gone 2 for 5.
He referred to Giannis as a cuntpo.
Dish to Duncan.
That was another big one. He's like, a cuntpo.
And 2 free throws.
It's like, it's like, who?
Whistle and a lot of contact there. That free throw misses.
Ah,
Hardaway's checked in for Orlando. And the second free throw, good.
there we go.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Al Finley. Pass to Herrera. Al Finley. Bulls moving the ball around. Jacks up a
So yeah,
three.
it was something.
19
And now I keep getting recommended videos of him playing like Madden 20
Have to get a hand in his face.
and losing to people who've paid like $20 for an Ultimate Team. It's like a dude who paid like $20 for his Madden Ultimate Team, and he's losing to him with his 10,000. Literally, I can see now, like, what the hell? Why the hell they keep up things like Madden Ultimate Team and NBA 2K My Team? Because it's like dudes are literally spending $10,000 on Ultimate Team. It's like, yo, really?
Leads him in there. And boy, that looked like goal.
It's like, why is that a thing?
Toward the basket there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge.
It fucking flabbergasted me.
Hardaway passes to Duncan.
It's like this is why they don't care about any of like the offline shit.
Outlaws got
Is because you got people who buy the game for $60 and then spend 10 grand
Stevenson. Elijah
on Ultimate Team and My Team.
Elijah kicks to Stevenson. Drew. Off target from 3-point range.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small
All
to
right,
him.
all right. I gotta make something.
Here's Abdul Rahim.
You gotta make something. There you go. We're gonna stay back into this because we got 4.5 minutes left.
Now in the game.
You'd rather spend that 10K in cosmetics in Path of Exile.
Do they not know? Have they
It's like 10K is a car, a good car. You can get a slightly used Toyota for 10K.
Shot clock. He feeds it to Elijah Wan.
That's a good chunk on a house payment,
That one a little
and you spending it on fucking
to take that shot?
digital cards that are gonna mean nothing in less than a year.
outside Hardaway.
A plus,
Triple
A plus.
by 8.
We can't be doing this no more. We need to make these.
By Hardaway.
Block. There you go. There you go. Pfizer, stop getting tired, Pfizer. Come on.
Spicer. And it's
There you
gonna
go.
be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And
A
here's
really sick
Chicago
PC.
Bulls schedule's looking
I mean, 10K for a really. I mean, that's like top of the line shit too.
That'll be just 1 game played away from home.
Oh my goodness.
No good on the free throw.
I think that's something I want to do here relatively soon. Is like upgrade to a halfway decent PC.
Chicago's gotten off 4.
If I wasn't trying to save for a house, I would have that by now.
Well, they were getting tired out there.
But,
Quick timeout gives
yeah.
them an opportunity to catch their
At least
breath.
to spend on digital cards in a game that'll last a few years. It's like I've spent, because I'm looking at my Magic cards, and it's like I got probably 800 at least that I've spent on Magic cards in the last like couple of years, building some pretty dope decks. But it's like I can keep those forever. Like I can play casual games forever with those. And a lot of those cards are cards that literally are like 10 plus years old at least.
He passes to Drew. Kicks it to
You should watch. Yep.
Here's Outlaw, and a foul
Damn
on
it.
the shot. He'll go to the strike.
You should watch Trade-In Gaming pack opening on NBA 2K20. He has to spend at least $1 million or $2 million a year. Jesus.
After this one, that will conclude
Troy Dan?
a brief
Oh, yeah. I've heard of Troy Dan.
Now for the final score of that Pacers game. I think it's pretty close.
Why can't you just be a gotcha streamer? Maybe I should.
He misses the free throw.
I spent enough on actual gotcha shit when I was in Japan. To be fair, I think I only spent maybe $30 on gotcha shit. Just a bunch of keychains on I got Anime Girl keychains on all my bags now. I still have some to spare because it's like, oh my god, I don't have enough bags for all these keychains. Or car keys or anything. What? That hit Bibby? Fuck. What happened to the Bulls logo? I don't know.
The Bulls leading by
I don't know what happened to the Bulls logo. I don't know why it's doing that. And I don't know why the Magic logo is the way it is because I'm pretty sure I changed that.
Now here's Stevenson. He's covered closely. Olajuwon back in
Come on, Akeem. What are you going to do? ISO me? Oh, Jesus.
and it's Orlando with the rebound.
All right. It's a 7-point game. Sharif, get in there. There you go. 5. It's 5 now.
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made a run.
I have, as far as like gotcha shit goes, I was to say, what was it? What did my friends want me to play? Fate Grand Order. That's what they wanted me to play. I never got around to Fate Grand Order. And they told me about it like 2 years ago. And then there was, what was it? Girls Frontline, I think, was what I found out about in Japan. Damn it. It's still on my phone. I haven't really. I think it's because I had a really long download for it, and I never got around to like fully downloading it before I was able to play it. I decided to do Final Fantasy cosplay. I could probably put together a pair of pants with enough zippers to hold your character charms. That's a good point. There we go. 3-point game. Minute 31 left. Let's go. I've been playing like garbage, but we're here somehow. There you go. I'll just put Anime Girl keychain charms on all my hoodies too, on all my little jackets and all that. You're mostly paying for costumes. Okay. Hey, there you go. Uh-oh, hand in the face. He still got it. It's a tie game. Minute 10 left. Sharif carrying the team. Who do we got? Who's okay? Everyone's kind of tired, but I think they can last another minute. If nothing else, I'll call a timeout after this. Shit! Nah, get that shit out of here. Get that shit out. Like the gotcha is all in-game resources. Okay.
Drew passes to Finley. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Oh.
Pass to Drew.
So Fate Grand Order would probably be a much closer game to that.
No good from three-point territory. The Magic have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth.
All right, Timmy.
Taking him down
All right, Timmy.
into Naylor to take the lead.
Nailing. Nailing with the clutch shot to get us up by 2.
Chicago calls timeout.
Oh, my God. Here we go, boys. What time is it? Almost 3. All right. I still got time.
Now Finley. Now the pass to Drew. Feeds it to Stevenson.
Oh.
Bullseye.
Hey.
Time call here. The Magic decide
Fate
to
is the
go.
devil.
They're down by 1. 5 seconds
I got a couple friends who just seem obsessed with Fate Grand Order. Shit. Oh my God! Come on now. Where's the foul? Where's the foul? He had that swiped out of his hand. Are you kidding me?
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team
Come on.
composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
Damn it.
Joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time. But first,
Nah, poop. That was a good game, though. It got close. It got real close. Michael Finley. Balls. Let's do that. All right. Yeah, it's not. We're not doing terrible, I guess. All right, let me try to finish up. What would be our next game? Not Dallas, not Indiana, not Cleveland, not Seattle. Is our next game going to be the next Bulls game? God. Damn, 5-game win streak just like that. Well, we came back pretty hard there. We won 6 of our last 7. So 16-6 record. They're 12-2. Uh-oh. Oh, they lost somebody. They're no longer on our level, and we seem to have lost somebody because we went down a point. Who got hurt? Shaman Williams got hurt. Of course, he was a 67. So, but Scott Padgett also got hurt. Everyone seems to be pretty okay, except for Marcus Fizer, who's kind of like, I'm not too keen on how much minutes I'm getting. Everyone else is pretty A-okay with where they're at. Literally everyone's happy about Fizer. Fizer's still kind of iffy. He's uneasy. All right. Charlotte. I mean, I feel like even though they're only an 87, Charlotte is 19-6. They are higher up than us on the standings. So I feel like we have to play them. In fact, they are top in the league right now, so I feel like we have to play them when we get to that point. So we can play the Bulls and the Hornets on the next one. And then, okay, so they got 2 Jazz games after that. Ooh, the Wizards are kind of up there too. We got a litany of games to play over December there. The Knicks are also doing pretty good. Let's say, who's the Hornets got that makes them so good, despite the fact they're not super high up? Ben Baker, Steve Smith, Davis, Dirk's hurt. That might be contributing to them losing more. Kukoc is pissed off. Longley's kind of uneasy. Greg Foster's pissed off. All right. All right, you know what? I'll do the developmental drills real quick. All right. I want Marcus Fizer to get some better shooting. I want Marcus Fizer to be a best shooter. There we go. Can I play less? I mean, I want to play, the solid games that come up. I want to be able to have strong games. All right. So I'm going to need some good luck to have some stuff go down for me. All right, that's solid. That's very solid. I just got to be dead on with my timing. Yeah, he's going to be stealing some of these here pretty soon. That's not what I want. I want to start stealing these inside ones, so he has to come in and start taking them. Come on! All right, you got that. You got that. Balls. Damn it. All right. We're still okay. They're still okay. You just got to make some of these. All right. I'm gonna have to go outside and make some mid-range jumpers, because that's what's gonna kill me here. Come on. The only thing I also don't like is that Pfizer's just so slow. He's just so slow. Yo, you got to make one. Make one, man. Oh my God Almighty! He should have made one. I probably. Oh man, if he just made one or two. Oh, can I play more of the Olympic game? I should. I don't know if I'd play the Olympic game or the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic game, because I have both. And I know some of the new stuff came out for the new Olympic game, and I haven't played it yet. I feel like it'd be interesting to try to play the Mario and Sonic one. Well, that didn't go as planned. I would have preferred Pfizer being able to get some better shooting. Nailin could try to do it. He's actually got halfway decent mid-range jumper as well. I maybe shouldn't work too much on Nailin, because if I'm putting my eggs into the Marcus Pfizer basket, I guess I could do either or. I could figure out within the next year who I want. The key is to actually hit the there you go. Come on. Just got to nail those mid-range jumpers. That's what he gets to do. Come on. Come on. Grab a ball. Grab a ball. Gotta make the jumpers. Come on. Oh, they're so slow. They're so slow. That's the thing, is that if they got bad enough ball handling ratings, they're just unbelievably slow with the ball. And it's murder. There you go. Well, that's not exactly what I wanted, but there you go. Go. Grab. Come on. Come on. Ah, oh, Jesus Christ. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Just do a little bit more. When is cook serve delicious? I should do that soon too. I wonder if I could do like, because I got probably about an hour. I could do like, I could do a little bit of cook serve delicious, and I can also do a little bit of rail sim. Should I try to upgrade Duncan or Alston? I mean, it's gonna be Duncan. Let's try to upgrade his 3-point shooting. He's already got 98 mid-range, so this should be helpful. He shouldn't be missing nearly as hard as the other guys were. There we go. Just go. You're cool. You're cool. Oh my God. Bro, you cannot be missing. Come on. Figure out where the ball is so we can pop them up. You cannot be missing these. We're dealing with Penny. Penny's our best shooter. You cannot be missing mid-range jumpers. Nope, that's not gonna help. You gotta make some shots. Stop hot dogging and find the ball. Stop hot dogging with the ball and shoot it. How do you miss those? All right, he's glitched out. How are you missing them? Bro, how are you missing this shit? Jesus Christ. We had the shot of a light. Oh my God, man. 98 mid-range jumper. Can you make a shot, please? Pretty please make a shot. We had opportunity of a lifetime there, and you missing them. Oh my God, he stole it. We just barely made it, but holy fuck. I about fucking wanted to go punch Tim Duncan myself for missing those. Jesus. It's like it's not what I want right now. There we go. Winter Vancouver 2010, London, Summer London 20 Olympics. I'm pretty sure I have the 2010 on PC because that was what actually made me buy my first like Xbox 360 controller. Before I ever owned a 360 controller, or before I owned a 360, I had a 360 controller for my PC. It wasn't long before I actually had a system though. And then I think I actually bought 2012 on the PS3 not too long ago. I'd have to find it, but there was a video rental place around us going out of it was going out of business, so they were selling everything, and I think I got it for literally like $2. I have to find where I put it though. I forget where I tossed it. I'd have to look for it again. It's not right next to me. I'll find it at some point. All right, 16-6. That's not bad. Development drills really didn't go quite to my liking, but that's fine. We're doing pretty a-okay. Where do they have us in the power rankings right now? They have us third, 92. We still have some cap room too, amazingly enough. I think it's because we haven't paid people like Bibby yet. Fourth in the conference. That means there's 3 people ahead of us. Who the hell is ahead of us now? Oh no, we're still second. Huh. I wonder why it said we were fourth in the conference. That's all right. 1.5 games behind the Hornets. The Nets and the Bulls are a little ways behind it. There's a bit of a gap there between us and the other teams. But there you go. I will play this again soon, somewhat. There we go. So I will be probably moving over to my Switch for a couple things and playing that. So thank you guys for coming out. Those of you who want to stick around for that, I'll be playing probably at least one more game before I head out. But this will be it for YouTube, so thank you very much. If you're watching this on YouTube, this will be it for this. Thank you, and I will see you next time.